Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and that you guys are also safe and warm considering what is this storm called? I think it's Winter Storm Olympia is at least barreling through where I live, and that's why I have a snow day today and I'm filming this. But today I'm going to be filming my 2016 bookshelf tour. I haven't done one of these in an incredibly long time. I've been living in this little studio for about 6 months, I think, and I'm going to be living here for 2 years total for my master's, so that's why this bookshelf is much smaller than probably the ones you would normally be seeing on BookTube, but I think this is honestly too big for even what I have time to read considering I'm in school right now. And I do talk about what I'm studying in specifics like that a few videos back when I did my Q&A video, but I think I'm probably going to be rambling a lot when talking about everything that's on this, so let's just go ahead and get started. As you can see, it's only probably 3.5 feet tall, but it's located kind of to break up the bedroom from the living room since my apartment is just one room. But just as an overview, I did get this. I said this in my Q&A video because a lot of people were asking about it. This is not some nice quality bookshelf from IKEA like a lot of people have. This is literally, it was about to be thrown out by my friend because it was so wobbly and was about to break at any point, which I hope doesn't happen. But she was about to throw it out, so I decided to go ahead and take it. I spray painted it white, and then as I said, because it is so flimsy, my dad went ahead and bolted it to the wall, or else genuinely if that wasn't bolted it would probably just swing to the side and crash. And then up top I just have, these are from IKEA, a few jewelry containers. This is, I got it I think a thrift market. I have a humidifier because it rains a ton here. Off to the side my mom made this for me. I don't think it's gonna refocus, but it's a woman putting her makeup on and then it's a skull, which I find amusing and I'll probably put next to my vanity when I get a bigger place, but I don't know, that's just my sick sense of humor, I guess, that I find that so funny. So just as an overview, as you can see, only 3 of these are actually full of books, and then I use the rest to kind of store random crap again because my room is just one room. You have to use everything kind of multi-purpose to decorate but also store stuff. So on the first shelf here, these are books that I have previously read. Again, I'm not really sure why I decided to bring, I think I probably bought 15 books I've already read, and because I don't reread books, I'm not sure why I brought them or I felt the need. But we have Nosferatu, Wanderlust, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, The Hours, Fruits Basket, The Marbury Lens, which remember, this is one of the first books I reviewed on BookTube and I loved it, and then people read it and they hated it. I don't think I saw one positive review, but I'm kind of interested to go ahead and reread it and see if I still actually like it. A Monster Calls, which I actually didn't really like, but I just really liked the cover of it, kind of not surprisingly. And then A Globe, I think I got at TJ Maxx. Then here at the top middle shelf, we have my giant edition of The Goldfinch. I accidentally purchased it online. It's large print. And I am going to go ahead and finish that, but I just have a couple of books I want to read first. I have a vlog where I solo traveled through Scotland, and that's my favorite postcard I've ever picked up. It just says Scotland and Glorious 3D. And then we have The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn, my favorite author, and I love the cover, although this is probably my least favorite book by her. And then this is probably my favorite shelf. So these are all books I haven't read and they're the ones that I most want to read next. So I'm finishing Hidden Bodies and then I'll finish The Goldfinch and then I'll probably pick something from the shelf. So if there's something you guys want to see me review, let me know. But we have On Such a Full Sea, Wild, Everything I Never Told You, which I was sent such a long time ago and I still haven't read. God Is Not Great, We Need to Talk About Kevin, The Empathy Exams, Surfacing, The Almost Nearly Perfect People, Behind the Myth of the Scandinavian Utopia, The Opposite of Loneliness, Bones and All, In the Meantime, and Swamplandia. Then this is probably the oddest shelf with all the books that didn't belong in any of the others. So these I have not read mostly. And they're not necessarily novels, actually I don't think any of them are, but we have a random graphic novel that's my brother's, and then 2 psych books I picked up because they were just giving them away at the psych department at the beginning of the school year. This is A Mind of Her Own. It's an autobiography about Karen Horney, who's one of my favorite psychologists. Sexual Decisions, which I just find so entertaining because this is about sexuality and I think it was written in the 70s. Then we have A Lonely Planet Guide, a dirty Spanish book that I got before I studied abroad in Spain. Back there we have a picture of my family, and then this is a tagine that I picked up when I was in Morocco. In this section we have no books. We have a goblet that has the Wiccan symbol on that. I don't know if you guys can see. I picked that up in Salem, Massachusetts. This I got is Marie Antoinette with a Santa hat. I don't know why I find it so entertaining, but I got that at an antique shop. Just a random little container with a candle, and then probably one of my favorite games. So I'm a big fan of this shelf, obviously, because these are all of some of my favorite books. So I'm not going to go through all of them because you guys have probably heard me talk about all of these endlessly, but you'll see some of my favorites from when I first started reviewing books to some of my more recent favorites. Then down here at the very bottom, this is where I just store all my mugs, which I think I want to go ahead and get rid of all of them except for maybe these 3, just because I'm not a mug collector and I only need one, so I don't know why I have so many. But we have my Ouija mug, which my mom got for me, which I really like. The Marauders map, which I picked up at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and then my mug back from Granada. Then we have kind of another strange section in the back. I'm being a very basic YouTube bitch, and I have a ton of candles. Then this is probably my favorite. I'm gonna have to refocus. Okay, then here is one. I'm blanking on not only what this is called, but what store I got this from, but I think the store is called Oddities. That's where I picked this up from, but it used to have its own reality show on A&E, it might have been, but they just have a bunch of creepy, strange things, and I immediately was just really drawn to this. I find it really disturbing and kind of haunting. I don't know about you guys. And then on the bottom I have an Outlander coloring book, one of those adult ones that my friend got me for Christmas. And then down here in the final cube, we have more books that I haven't read, and these are the ones that I'm not necessarily planning on getting to at any point really soon. So if you guys see any books here that you think I would really like and that I should check out really soon, let me know. Okay, so that was my bookshelf tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In my next video, a lot of you guys have been asking my thoughts on this, and I think I'm gonna stop giving feedback and just hold off until I post the video in terms of responding. But my next video will finally be a review of Hidden Bodies. This is the sequel to You by Caroline Kepnes, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to see that, and I'm just about done. But I also want to say a huge thank you to you guys for all of your positive feedback on my Why I'm Not Reading Young Adult 2016 video, my last one. That is the most positive feedback I think I've ever received on a video before. I don't have time to respond to all of the comments, but I did try to respond to a lot, and I did read all of them, so I just wanted to say thank you again. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me film, and I will see you guys soon.